Hi, welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with all the players that have been linked with the January transfer move to Arsenal. And we're going to kick off today with not a player, but the boss himself, the manager. We're being told today that is on the verge of agreeing a contract extension. And this contract extension will mean that Arsene Wenger will stay at Arsenal for an incredible extra 2 years. His current deal expires in 18 months' time, but according to the Sun, he's been talking to the board, and the board are more than happy with the work that he's done this season, and they're very pleased, and they want to offer him a new deal. They want to offer him an extra 2 years on his contract, and that would make him well, he's already the longest serving manager by miles, but you know, in this day and age when managers get sacked left, right and centre, it would be absolutely incredible to, you know, give Wenger an extra contract that's going to keep him at the club for even longer. He's already been here for 19 years. So, you know, maybe he's going for the 25-year anniversary. I'm not sure. What do you guys think of this? Number one, the timing. Do we need to be told about this now? I mean, for me personally, listen, I'm not against Arsene Wenger getting a new contract, but for me, I think things like this should be done at the end of the season. Let's see what we do this season first. Let's see how successful we are, if we win the league, etc., and then maybe consider it then. Because there is the whole Pep Guardiola thing, isn't there, which has made this really interesting, in that Guardiola says he wants to come and manage in England. Listen, it looks like it's going to be Manchester City. I'm sure that's almost a done deal. But should Arsenal have moved for Pep Guardiola? It's been a bit of a debate. We've even had a video about it, which we had Amanda from the Big Arsenal Discussion, Mo and Claude. We asked them three. And certainly for me, if Pep Guardiola was available and wanted to come to Arsenal, I think that's definitely something that Arsenal should consider. However, Arsene Wenger, if he wins the league this season, how could you turn around to a manager that's just won the league and the previous 2 seasons has won the FA Cup? We know about the previous years, but he's obviously turning a corner, and turn around to him and say, well, thank you very much, see you later. I mean, I think that'd be really, really harsh as well, after all the things that he's done for the club. So I don't know about the timing of this. I think, as I said, well, listen, it's paper talk at the moment. Let's get that right first. It's not confirmed by the club, but I don't know. I'd rather hear about this at the end of the season, especially now in the January transfer window. A lot of fans are focused on who we may bring in, and we'd rather hear about those sort of things later on, you know. But it's been said today that Wenger on the verge of a brand new contract extension at Arsenal. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Does Arsene Wenger deserve a new contract? Does he deserve a contract extension? Or for you, should it be wait until the end of the season, see what he does, then offer him a contract? Or are you one of these people that are like, listen, regardless of whatever he does at the end of the season, time to move on, time to bring in a fresh approach to Arsenal? Either way, I would like to hear from you in the comments below, so make sure you leave a comment regarding this. Really, really interesting. Also being told today that Arsenal are hot in again for Ben Chilwell. I remember me and Claude having a laugh about this one. He was going to be Benny, right? But Ben Chilwell, I saw him playing a couple of times for Leicester recently, and he looks a very, very decent player indeed. He's only 19. He was on loan at Huddersfield, where he's done really, really well. He's gone back to Leicester now. And Leicester are trying to tie him down to a new long-term deal. Arsenal have already bid for him and had that turned down. Apparently, they're looking to go back in for him again. He can play as a left-back, can also play as a right-back as well. Versatile kid. And Arsenal are hot in for him. Apparently, are willing to make a second bid for him, according to the Daily Telegraph and many other of the outlets today. So watch this space on that one. Ben Chilwell, again, not the name to get you excited, I suppose, but definitely a prospect for the future. And we're also being linked today with Nacho. Nacho, not Nacho Monreal, as you can see there, but the Nacho that plays for Real Madrid. He's also a left back, but he just can't get into the team at the moment. Marcelo is an excellent player, has got that position at Real Madrid, and Nacho just can't shift him. He's 26 years of age at the moment. He wants to play football, and he's just getting very frustrated at Real Madrid and his lack of game time. And he's looking and saying to himself, well, you know what? Maybe it's time for, time for a move, time to go elsewhere to other pastures and apply my trade. And we're being told that Arsenal and Manchester United are very interested in signing him. Imagine two Nachos at Arsenal, Nacho Monreal and this Nacho. I kind of doubt this deal. I mean, we've got Kieran Gibbs, we've got Nacho Monreal, who's just signed a brand new deal. Yes, we are looking at Ben Chilwell, who's also in a similar position. But as I said, he can also play on the right. He's also very, very young, so he's going to be, okay to wait his time. Nacho, on the other hand, wants to play football week in, week out. So I can't see that one happening, but we are linked very heavily with him today. A player who's on his way out is Glenn Kimura. Glenn Kimura, 20 years of age, one of the Arsenal youngsters. He's from Finland, actually. He plays for Finland under 21s. He's gone on a season-long loan, or should I say for the rest of this season, to Southend United. I've got a mate of mine who's a big Southend fan who was asking me lots of questions yesterday about Glenn Kimura. I had to admit to him that when I went to the game when he played against Sheffield Wednesday, I had to Google him because I really didn't know much about him at all. But good luck to him. Hopefully he can go there and develop and grow as a midfield player. And he's going to be playing for Southend. And Southend seem pretty infused that they got him. I was reading where Phil Brown said he's been trying to get him for the last 6 weeks now. So they must really see a lot in this player. And hopefully he can go there, flourish, and come back and do big things. Now, a curious one for me today is the one about Edinson Cavani. Edinson Cavani, rumours been flying around this January transfer window that he's very unhappy at PSG. We've been hearing that for a very long time, by the way. But he's very unhappy at PSG. He's instructed his representatives to go out there and talk to clubs. And apparently they've been talking to Manchester United. He'd like a move. He's not getting on with the manager, Blanc, over there at PSG. And he's still unhappy the fact that he has to play out on the right-hand side. He'd like to be playing down the middle, but Ibrahimovic is the main man at the club and he can't get that berth. Now, what do you think about this? Should Arsenal be trying to make a move for Edinson Cavani? I mean, Arsene Wenger said it's only the sort of players he's going to sign are players of exceptional talent. Is Cavani one of these type of players of exceptional talent? Or do you think that the time has passed for Cavani? I mean, looking at his age, he's 28. He's going to be 29 on Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact. So Valentine's Day, he'll be 29 years of age. He'd be very expensive. So is it worth taking a risk on Edinson Cavani? We've been linked with him forever. As I said, strong links linking him with Manchester United. Should Arsenal, if we're looking for players of exceptional talent, should Arsenal be trying to make a move for Cavani? Or do you think the time has passed? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? My view on it, this is just my personal view on it, is I think the time's passed for Edinson Cavani. I just look on it and I just worry that if you bought a player like him, it could be like the scenario when Chelsea bought Fernando Torres from Liverpool, where you've seen the best of the player at Liverpool and then he comes to your club and you're like, hey, is that? And you've paid loads and loads of money for him, so you can't get rid of him. You're stuck with him. And then, of course, as I said with Cavani, it's that age. A few years ago, probably the best striker in the world. Hasn't been pulling up trees at PSG. All right, we know he hasn't played in his best position. But I don't know. For me personally, I think time's passed, but that's just my personal view. I'd love to know your view. Leave it in the comments below and let me know. Leave it in the comments below and let me know. That was difficult. Right. Tomas Rosicky is back, which is great to see. Yesterday, he played in the under-21 team and had a nice sort of run out for 45 minutes in the pouring rain yesterday at London Colney. But it's great to see him back after, he's been out the whole season. could figure in the FA Cup tie against Burnley. I would have thought that would be one of the games they're aiming to bring him in for. But it's just good to see him back. And as I said yesterday, Alexis back fit, Coquelin a month ahead of schedule. It's all looking rosy. Welbeck back next week. It's really good to see these players coming back. If we could beat Chelsea tomorrow, then get these players back. What kind of a boost will that be for our season? It'd be absolutely incredible if we could do that. So, you know, that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to at the moment, is getting these injured players back and really, really making a big attempt to win this title this season. It's there for the taking. And if we can get those players back and go on a great run like we did towards the end of last season, the sky's the limit for Arsenal. Let's take a look at a few of your comments. Tremaine Brown says, go for Isco now, because in the summer, Madrid will be banned and they need all their players to stay. That is very true. This ban that looms over Real Madrid, I think they're going to be appealing against it. But, of course, I asked a question yesterday, should we go for Isco? Again, another one is a bit like what the question I'm asking about Cavani today. Wenger saying special players he's looking for. Cavani is a special player. Isco is a special player. Should we go for them now? So Tremaine says, let's do that right now. Ron Paul Swede says, Coquelin back. I'm so happy now. Well, he's on his way back, not quite back yet. We do know that word setback that's used regularly at Arsenal, but he should be back very soon. David Ayala said we should go all out and get Isco if he really is available. He seems like he'd be a perfect fit for Arsenal. Almas Z said, hell yes, go for Isco. Distinctive Music TV Plus said, no more signings, get it through your head. And he's probably right. But listen, Arsene Wenger said players of special talent. Isco, special talent. Cavani, special talent. Looks like there's a chance they could be available. So, why not? And thanks for all the comments that have been coming in. I'm gonna looking to do like a transfer daily Q&A where I sit and try and answer as many of your questions as possible on transfer. So look out for that, hooking that up. Also check out all of our videos, the Chelsea collaborations we've done this weekend with 100% Chelsea from outside Buckingham Palace. Look out for all those videos, very entertaining, and looking forward to that game tomorrow. I'll tell you what, if we can get 3 points from that, beat Chelsea, it will be a massive, massive statement. The team's looking good. Let's hope we go out there and do the business.